knew when I was going to do the next merch unboxing. All I know is that it was going to happen. And I was like, you know what? With all the figurines and the Neandroids and stuff like that, might as well do another one, and then I can figure stuff out later. Because I want to open at least, unlike the last merch unboxing where I waited for several months, I kind of want to open these now. As well as the fact that there, of course, is the whole, like, Amiya celebration thing. There's a lot to unpack. I say that, but there's only, like, probably just 4 things here. But yeah. I don't think there's really much else to note. I believe this is a unique boxing because there is a Amiya celebration figurine thingy that I will see. I can't really say much because I don't even know where to begin with it. And I think it was available globally. That it was sold onto. You could buy it different ways than just Tobo or any other CN or Chinese way. And of course, I went through the Tomorrow Arknights store. So for those that are wondering on all this stuff, granted, I haven't been going crazy for the merchandise. So that's why we're doing this again. If honestly, I think there's only a few things at this point I could think of, but that's going to be like probably past March or April before I think I can even possibly get it. So that's why we're doing this now. And there's going to be more merch unboxing in the future. There's probably not going to be EN merch unboxing for a while because I didn't think the merch for EN side was all that great for the 2nd anniversary. I'm going to get you guys some music on while we're at it. Now, granted, I don't know how well the music is. So we're going to move this bad boy right... Get this bad boy right here. There's a decent amount. I say decent amount. There's a somewhat decent amount. If you can't tell already, I did move some stuff here and there, and I plan on having somewhere the 2 figurines. The Amiya Celebration figurine, and there is the other figurine that you'll get to see here shortly. Just a sec while I that's cool. There, that should be good better. I don't want it to be too loud that it just completely and utterly blows your eardrums out and you can't hear me. So hopefully that's not too low enough. So I'm gonna be a lot better in terms of what ends up shown. I think this is how it's here. Okay. So I know what this one's gonna be. This is the first thing I got, and it's just 2 packages, by the way. Like, this is gonna be a short stream too. If it ain't obvious enough, this is gonna be a shorter stream. I was planning on doing the merch unboxing with the Vigilo stage completion, playthrough, whatever you would like to talk about. But that didn't really happen. So we're here tonight. A nice Friday night to do this sort of stuff. Now, if I remember correctly, a lot of the stuff that I did also get bonus stuff with it. That's something I noticed, is that when the full thing finally comes out, or when the replenishment comes out, or to finish the pre-order, pretty much replenish means pre-order. Like, it's pretty much like you have the pre-order and then you finish paying it off. I say replenishment, but yeah, I think it's replenishment and then, or it's vice versa. I don't know. Google Translate and all that stuff. That's what it comes up with. And pretty much it doesn't show it when you can fully pay it off, or when you can buy it. That's not pre-order. It's just pre-order bonuses. And some of this stuff was more or less like kind of like, yeah, why not? I want to. Okay, so I'll talk about this right now. I do have. There's there's not a lot to this merch unboxing. There's 2 Neandroids and 2 figurines, and one of them, and I do believe this one to be Mistima, the Mistima Neandroid. I probably won't mess with it too much, assuming that I can actually open it without the best scissors in the world. Not really. There we go. Just need a better angle. Maybe. Maybe. Sometimes these packaging, how they package this stuff, it's like, how do I open it? I'm just gonna go from the top here. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely the Mistima Neandroid. Yeah. Unless they stopped at the pre-order bonuses, but I don't know why they would do that. Okay. Let's get this. This is okay. I like how the shipping is upside down of the actual merchandise. Now, yes, I did get the pre-order bonus here. So I was curious. It's drugs under the rest of this land. Unfortunately for you, and unfortunately for me, they're not going to be able to understand Chinese. Assuming that they're trying to figure out what the Chinese means. Honestly, I don't know how they would try to figure it out. Okay. So I'm gonna try my best to set this up for the Mistima Neandroid. The box is in a way better look and shipment than the W1. Oh no, yeah, it's a lot better. So this is of course the Mistima Neandroid here. Just to give you an idea, there's different figurines and poses. Obviously, I like Funko Pop for Mistima Poggers. Kinda, yeah. I really like Mistima, obviously. I do believe we're probably gonna get an Ultra Mistima. I think it's very likely. Seems like they're going in the direction for the Sanka. The I can't remember what they're called. Shoot, but pretty much the angles. We're gonna get Phoenix here shortly. Now, granted, does that mean the limited is going to be that next? No, not a guarantee. But there's a good potential chance if they're gonna start going to Phoenix, we'll probably eventually about maybe half a year or a year probably get more for it. I kind of have that feeling, but we'll see. Once per year. You know, true. I can understand that. But there's a lot of issues with Mistima, that's why I don't really use her. But yeah, these are different like poses you can have of the Android. If you can, I don't know if you can tell up here, but I have the W1 with her gun and the remote, and her in the sadistic smile pose. So just kind of giving you an idea here of the different poses, and of course the pre-order bonus is this bad boy a little bit here, the Mistima keychain. So pretty much just me and liking Mistima a lot. Fun fact, I like how Mistima is literally also on the video for the music right now too. So everything right now is just Mistima. Now, granted, will I open this now? No. Because I want to at least show everything off first, and then we'll maybe unpack. Not everything. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But we're going to open up everything else. But just know, First one's with Steaming here, and obviously I like her a lot. That's the main reason why I got it. Granted, the androids are kind of not fully my thing, but I feel like, explain Yostar, why is a Time Lord fucking sex in a game? You know, I don't know. Also, I love how you're still asking Yostar that question. Yeah, forcing Yostar to make a decision or make a valid response to that is not going to be a good thing. The next one. So this should have 3 things in it. One more Android. Kal'tsit's Android. We also have the, obviously what this is based off of, the Amiya Celebration Time. And there is a other figurine. So there's a lot in this box. As you can tell, it's actually really big. Like, I was surprised of how big it was going to be, but it's hella big. It's hella big. Now, I have no idea where to even begin to unbox this sucker. Oh, where do I even begin? And a water gun can literally rip time and space. I don't know if I would necessarily say that. I think we're kind of going overboard now with the whole water gun. Granted, is there some way we can open it? No, that's not. Oh, they literally have it. Oh. Is that supposed to open like this? I think so. Maybe. The way they package this, it's like... It's weird. Right over there. Okay. Come on. I should have really went with the box cutter, but whatever. Also, I just finished today, before I started the stream here, part 5 of JoJo. So I know there's Stone Ocean and there's something in between Stone Ocean. And I don't know what to expect, but yeah, part 5 was hella good. I will say that. Part 5 was hella good. What the hell? What is this packaging? Sorry, I'm not used to these packaging standards. Well, just wait until I poke my eye out and go to the hospital, and I'll be back and I'll be ready for you guys. No. I never watch a single JoJo. That's fair. That's fine. I know it means a lot. And it's just one of those things that I've always wanted to get into just to see how it was. I know at the very beginning of like my first experience of JoJo was watching someone else watch it a long time ago, like 2016 through 18. I say a long time ago. It was a long time ago, and it was Edeka from the Edeka World Network. Have you ever heard of him? The Nintendo streamer that reacted really big to things that unfortunately died from suicide, and it is an unfortunate thing. Had issues mentally. Pretty cool YouTuber before he had ended up with all those issues, and it's sad. It's a really sad story when it comes down to it at the end there. But he was the reason why I kind of got interested in JoJo. Not talking about like all the memes and stuff like that, which is a really good meme, okay? That a lot of people base off of, like the swing with Miss Fiera. If you've ever seen that one. I can't come closer without swinging, or it's like I have to come closer to swing. But yeah, I was always interested in watching JoJo. I finally got around to it a couple months ago at this point. And so I did. I watched it, and I liked it. The first two seasons are really good. A lot of people don't like the third and fourth arc as much. I really enjoyed the third arc. I like how they kind of try to do the new with the old. Like, it's very jarring going from vampires to stands. Honestly, the name of the series itself kind of explains the whole concept of the lore and story of the world. It's fucking bizarre. Yeah, it was a nice way to do with the old and the new. And I liked how they did that. And then you just go from there, you know. I'm not gonna go too much into story spoilers and stuff like that. But yeah, the fifth part and the way they ended it and just how everything went was really good, in my opinion. Because I just finished it. I can't really say much about 4. I liked how, unlike all the other seasons, it's more in a small area and not much people die. I liked how part 4 was not many people died, and it was in a small, like, area. Like, that was the main reason why I liked that so much. Okay. I have no idea what this is. I think it is literally just saying, hey, that's how things go, I guess? I don't know. So that was in here to begin with. Oh god. Okay. So just kinda a short briefing. Like, there's a decent amount of stuff just jam-packed into here. So I'm gonna put this down again. We're just gonna put that there. So if you couldn't see clearly, we have, oh my god, Texas. Like, all this stuff is just jam-packed into here. Something for Kelsey. And a Kal'tsit you enjoyed. And no, this is it. The Amiya special figurine. The way that everything's packed in the color schemes, like, I'm just gonna actually show Kelsey off first. Because the Kelsey's box with the coloring of blue looks really damn nice. This is like a really nice, greenish, I should say. Not really blue. It's like this turquoise? Green almost? But yeah, again, all the, pictures is pretty much, how you can put her up as. Like, you can have her with Monster, you can have her with her gun, just her normal expressions, again with a gun. She doesn't really have too many crazy stuff with her. It's just like having her like gun, her syringe, etc., etc. I think the coolest part is the monster, the miniature monster that there is there. So this was 1635. So this is the 32nd after Mastema one. So we're gonna put that one right there. Of course, a keychain made for Kelsey. The pre-order bonus. Nah, there's nothing really much to it. It's just another one of those keychain things. So we're gonna put that with the Mastema. I like both of them. Now we have, let's over here, these two beauties. Now, I did say Texas, and that is correct. This is Texas. I might as well can't open. I'm gonna move that one there. We're gonna try to open this one. Where did I put my scissors? The best scissors gameplay you ever see. A lot of that stuff I can literally just throw away. Oh my god. Put that there. That is the pre-order bonus. So all of these have pre-order bonus. And that's the thing about a lot of it is like it's cheaper in a pre-order bonus if you go for it. Sometimes. Oh my god. So much of the same stuff too that it's like, can I not have this like same stuff? Just go with one order. So there's this one right here, which I think is password based or something, like going on to like a tablet. Kind of cute. You have Ifrit Confused on a tablet with what's her face on the right there. It's cute. I think it's passwords? Attention, don't be fooled. Oh, it might be based off of the scammers, and be careful of scammers, don't be fooled, make sure the site is correct, type of stuff. I noticed that was a thing. Then I know that they do a really decent job. I'm surprised, like, out of all the other sites I've been to, this one, like, really tries to let you know that, hey, be careful of scammers. So that is something to know. Oh, I think they opened this up. Not the box itself, but to look inside the box. I think. Anyway. Oh my god, another. Why did I even open that? Right over here, I guess? Right here. There we go. Oh, I see a really nice looking Akero Pinecone Anastasia on my screen. So right now it's going through like chill music or chill mix from River V, my bad. That's what the music is currently based off right now, and it's just going through different events. And I think that might be soon here. I think the idol skin set is with the episode 9 release, if I'm correct. So that should be soon. Yeah. So this, my friends, is the 1 to 7 Texas figurine. Now, on top of me being a big Lupo fan club leader member, the base of this is really cool from what I've seen. I don't think there's really much else to note or mention. You can't really see the full thing. Here we go. So yeah, while the W1 wasn't more like a fancier case, this one is in a cardboard, but I think that also helps protect it a lot more. And there's a lot that we're gonna have to do with this Texas one. I can already just see it. But yeah, first things first. So obviously we just showed off the Kal'tsit stuff. We have the pre-order bonus for Texas, for the figurine, 2 different medals. Not bad. 2 different coloring, different facial expressions. I don't know what to say, especially if you're a Texas fanboy. Pretty dope. I don't know how many people who have actually pre-ordered it. I'm actually kind of really curious on that. So let me know. This will also be on YouTube. So obviously, if you're on YouTube watching this, It would be kind of nice to know. Now, the Amiya, let me move this over. The Amiya Celebration miniature figurine from Rebos. I think it was unique. There's only a certain amount sold. Right here, Amiya Celebration Time. This is unique. Hey, welcome to the stream, around. And so I grabbed this on tomorrow's Arknights. This was being sold. I somewhat believe the figurines do get sold in Japan. But I think this was being sold on very specific sites and in a way globally. I remember seeing this on Crunchyroll, the anime streaming sites. They also sell and help with figurines. So I don't know if all the figurines and all this, I don't think all the merch stuff gets sold. Obviously, not all of it is sold on the Crunchyroll site, but I remember this one being on it. So that's something today too. Is like a lot of these figurines and stuff like that you might actually be able to find like on the Crunchyroll figurine shop or whatever it's called. I think it's mostly figurines. But yeah, I don't think this is a really good showcase because the light is not really doing a good job. But this one seems to be pretty simple. It's really just the base and Amiya herself in a dress. So let me get this out for you guys to show you. And I know Rune is not going to be able to enjoy this because he can't easily get merchandise. But granted, if he can, you might be able to do something like through Crunchyroll, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just something you have to look into a little bit more, because you might still be able to get Arknights merch. It's just gonna probably be a little bit annoying to do, but it's open. And yeah, if you don't know, W figurine is actually over here. You can't really see it. W figurine is right there. No, you can't. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that it's like I keep thinking about whenever you come through merch stuff, but I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff I don't really know about India that's like probably should keep my mouth shut because I don't know shit. Anyway, really nice looking box, all pink. There's a lot of squares and a lot of triangles. A lot of these boxes are actually in really good condition. That is something I also want to note. Okay, so the base and like this box itself is actually pretty darn fancy. It has its own unique look to it. It has like a little bow at the very bottom. Really, a really cool case. Like these two cases I'm gonna try to keep. I don't know about these two. I don't know if I'm gonna even have the room to put all this stuff. I'm gonna have to use my closet. Jesus, not wanting to. Oh my God. There we go. Let me just put this right over here. Okay. Let's try to open this girl up. Is it tape? Is it... Yeah, it's tape. It's gonna be the only issue is that I'm gonna grab my trusty scissors again. But yeah, I'll say it again. I'm gonna go back to doing the last stage on Vertilo again with 4 stars and 5 stars only. So I do believe it's possible. It just comes down to using very specific units, like Bubble. I I think Bubble can counter very specific operator enemies. I'm mostly looking at Patriots and possibly countering the Corrupt Knight, I think is what it is. Ooh. Okay. I'm just noticing already that it's a decent detail. Get that off. I just, out of all the other Amiya figurines and new figurines that have been kind of coming out with Amiya, this one, when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, this one actually has really good detail to it. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind grabbing this. Of course they have tape at the very bottom. Of course they have tape! Of course they have tape. Out of all the places to have tape, this bottom one has tape too for the base. Okay. So this pig is at the end of her feet. Ooh, the base is ooh. Okay, okay. So let's just shut up and let you see. So the base has this texture to it, and it has this also metallic look to it as well for certain of the tiles. Of course, this is what it's back here, hypergraph, always reserved. Really nice face. She does have, oh god, okay. Why did I do that? Okay. Lots of detail. Okay, like these guys are professionals with detail. That's all I'm gonna say. Went too far. Went too far. If you're, oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I should not have done that. I was curious, and my curiosity killed the cat. Really nice detail. Holy shit. She does have a bunny tail. That's all I'm going to say. Really nice detail. But there we go. The figurine, the miniature animation celebration time figurine of Amiya. That should be good. I like the dress. Yeah. Noteworthy. If you have this, yeah. Okay, I was curious. If you have this figurine, note that there's a lot of detail into this, okay? They actually took the time. Okay? She has a tail. We can confirm she has a tail. That's one thing that I wish we'd see more is Amiya's tail. On top of that, there's a lot more detail that I'm not going to go into or cover. But I like this. It's smaller, so you actually can put this somewhere and have a lot more room within the 1/7 figurines, which you can just tell already that Texas is just going to be bigger than Amiya. No hands, no ways about it. Which I might actually be able to put these two together. The base is really cool. It's metallic and has a nice texture to it. And again, I actually like this dress. Like, this would be the cool skin to get. You know, like the fact that they don't give a lot of skins to Amiya. Like, there's so many opportunities here. It's a nice skin. I'll just turn all around 360, no scope action here. We're not gonna go up or down, so you can just imagine what it might look at every square inch. We're not gonna go to every single square inch, but there you go. So yeah, nice. I actually really like it. I didn't know what to expect. It makes sense now due to the pricing. I thought there was gonna be 2 sections of pricing for this, but there was only one. Like, the full price, you bought it instantly. I thought it was just a pre-order to a higher price. Or maybe I just read it wrong, or I don't know, but it's really nice. I like it a lot. And of course, it is a celebration time one, so this is very unique. Something to note is that the light fracting back with her tips of her dress here, this like cleared silver bluish tips, reflected by the light, is purple. It has a purple color to it. Something that you may not be able to notice on the stream here, you may or may not be able to notice, but it has a purple tint from the reflection of the light. So I don't know, you probably won't be able to notice that as much, but that's something I'm noticing right now when I'm looking at this angle. Which I don't know if that's whatever is this part of the dress is based off of. But we're gonna move this lovely small miniature figurine. I don't. Yeah, the face could be better. Okay, I'm just saying this. I actually did not really look at her face all too much. The face could be better. But overall, everything else is extremely nice. I do like the dress a lot. So we're gonna put her to the bottom left here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, so you can kind of see it. Okay, next is the Texas. I'm actually debating on if I want to open the Neandroids. I might actually wait on the Neandroids. I might not open them. I might do that at a later date and probably put them somewhere for you guys to see. But Texas. This one's gonna look a lot better. I think that might be the only con to the Amiya Celebration Time one, is that her face could be improved. But aside from her face, not bad. I feel like they probably focused too much on the bunny tail. I'm just gonna say that. They focused too much on the bunny tail section. But yeah. Not a bad small figurine. This should be. Why you being a douche? Okay. Let me put this bad boy like this. Yeah, Texas looks a lot better, especially your face. The 1.7, because I know that's a thing for people. Like, people will go very strict with some of these, like the face. And of course, we have a pretty much basis by basis how to put it together, but it doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell by this, but the bottom has the Penguins Logistic logo, while you have the E2 of Texas in the box. This is just a really nice box here that I'm not going to throw away. I'm going to put it right over to the side. Is this just the same thing, but... How to assemble? Okay, yeah, there's one that's Chinese and one Japanese/English. Okay, so this one's gonna be a lot easier than W. I'm gonna say that right now. This should be a lot easier than W's. And I love how, going back to W's took a very long time to work. Like, I cannot express how long it took. Just because I was being really dumb. Stay here. It was very similar to how they did the boxing of the Amiya Celebration Time figurine. With the base kind of being in the middle here. and then they have slight tape around the edges. And then at the back here is the wolves that are behind or around Texas. So if you go back to her E2, you will see some wolves. Okay. I cannot wait to get going with this. Okay. It's kind of like, be careful kind of situation here. It's like, you are an anime figurine collector now. Be gentle. Just yeet it. But yeah, this is not a... Oh, she can't actually tilt her head. That's kind of disconcerting, but we'll just ignore that for now. Okay. This one is gonna... Oh! The music is done. No, stop! Stop! I mean, we could do that, but That's the thing. Do you guys wanna... So here's the question. Do you guys want to continue Arknights music, or do you want to do Pokemon? That's something I want to ask you guys. How do I... Okay, so, okay, I could probably be a little bit more forceful. But not too forceful. Okay. Come on. Any is fine. Okay, we'll just continue on with Arknights tracks and just let the YouTube algorithm decide the music for us. Okay. So, let's just kind of get a nice look at the Texas figurine here. There you go. So if you notice right here at the top, if the camera's gonna play nice with us here, you going to focus? Are you gonna focus on this? You're not gonna focus on this? Well, anyway, right there is Texas with her face. I'm guessing this is just like a ID for her to probably go through Rhode Island. Different symbols like that. You have Rhode Island. You have some sort of star, and you have, what is that? Caution. It's a caution symbol with a wolf on it, which I bet is probably due to her spirit animals that are around her. Interesting little detail, but I don't know if many people would end up seeing. You have this to her side, her backpack, her back, or whatever it is here. Nothing really interesting to note. So yeah, that's a nice little look at just how she looks and what she's wearing for her E2. Her beam swords, it would be kind of nice if there's a little bit more to it, but I'm fine with that. So this is just how it looks. The handle and the edges. Okay. That one was able to get out easily. This one is still locked in. There you go. This one's gonna be a lot easier to set up because there's not as much moving parts to it. The main reason why I grabbed this, for sure, you know, on top of me being a Lupo fan club leader member, you gotta remember I'm the leader of the Lupo fan club. That is no negotiation on that. But well, aside from that, the base for this is actually really cool compared to all the others so far. So I think it's like this. So its face is like this. So this is the base of the figurine. You can tell where she steps on and where the I believe the wolves are. The base of the wolves. There really isn't anything to the bottom. Unique feel. They did a lot of detail on the base, which for a lot of people is also something unique. And there are some people that actually do like there being a unique base to it. Okay, and then finally, we need to, oh, it's one of those, okay. Have to flip it over. We're gonna have to get the wolves out. Who got the wolves out? Woo, 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 woo. Okay, I'm gonna stop being cringe right now. Okay. That one's kind of really open. Okay, there appears to be different layers to this. Yeah, so there's 3 different layers. There's this, and then there's the 2 specifically for the wolves. Okay. Here, no. Don't drop anything! Is there any more? I don't think so. And again, just letting you know, the music is from River V. Arknights Chill Mix. We're on number, I think the first one actually. We were listening to the 3rd one just a few minutes ago. Still some tape over here. This. There we go. Okay. So much. But yeah, this one is actually going to be very easy for me to unbox here. Also, there's a lot of other figurines that kind of went up, like, kind of want to talk about this real quickly because I think it's really interesting to note. There's the, you know, there was that musical set of clothing where, like, different characters were holding different instruments. I think it was for the synthesis, the musical concert, pretty much, and they had different characters for different things. Well, you have a figurine for Angie holding the trumpet. You have, that's the only one that is from that. But that's one of the figurines. I don't know if it's big or not. There's 2 different Amiya figurines of the same costume, but different in terms of like looks. One's 1/7 length. One I think is probably the same length or maybe shorter than the Amiya Celebration Time over here. There is 1/7. Sort of E2, but not. It's unique of Serta. No Serta, no costume, but it's unique. I probably won't. I honestly, I might hold off on figurines because I don't have the space, but it's something that I'll probably in the future maybe get. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air. Also, I could probably at this point put these together. Yep. I'm just gonna try to save as much room as I can because I want to throw all this out at once. There we go. So this is the wolf that is behind the oh, be careful. Behind Texas. But yeah, it's unique. They definitely I don't know what they would have probably used, but it's cool. Jagged. It's kind of like, what's that one Steam game called that launched a long time ago? Like truck hopping? I can't remember what it's called, but that the art style kind of reminds me of that, with how it looks and jagged, and with the wolf and how the wolf looks. Okay. So let's actually put this bad boy together. So again, this is actually very simple. Very, very simple, very easy to do. Compared to like W, which I had a long time to figure it out. Is it? Say that, but I'm looking over here like, did I mess up already? No. This one's just gonna... But a little bit annoying to put on. Hello? Let's see. Huh. Well, this is definitely gonna be a bit of a nuisance. So I think they use magnets, yeah. Looks like they use magnets for the foots here for Texas. There we go. She actually has to move her legs apart. Okay, that looks nice. That looks fine. Okay, and then the wolf on next. How easy is this gonna be? Very simple. Very easy. Also, you get a little bit more detail of how it looks in the back. And then finally, we get B and C. Which... B is longer than C. And I believe they're actually the same size. Okay. Huh? It's like right here. Come on, butt through your hand, lady. This is probably the hardest part. Is probably going to be the swords. Unless this goes over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know you want to hold these swords. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Just have her touch the beam. Yeah, you could do that. Though this one may actually be an issue, because this one I think I might have actually just messed it up. No. Actually, no. Okay, I don't know how I managed to do this. There's always something that kinda goes wrong, but right at the same time, okay? She's kinda just missing her 4 fingers. Just a sec while I do surgery. I don't know how I managed to do this. Let's just pretend that this is a special version of the figurine that has no fingers. Yes, this is Texas. Except, destroy Texas, maybe. I don't know how I managed to destroy her fingers on her right hand, but they're not wanting to stay on. No, I don't know how I managed to do that. Aside from that, everything else has worked fine. How the heck did I manage to do that? No. I'm kind of curious now if that's the same case for her other hand. I'm gonna have to... That's kind of annoying. Doesn't really want to... Doesn't really help I have fat fingers. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, this is the E2 Texas. Again, I'm trying to do surgery here, and it's not wanting to work. Surgery is failing. Why does it have Spotify on the hanger? I don't know. Maybe it's a stand. I don't know. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you can do this. Okay. Well, here you go. E2 Texas without the other sword. Because her hand is pretty much... Her 4 fingers are pretty much cut off. No, seriously though. Like, this is her 4 fingers. That for like I tried to like there's a crevice here that it seems like I can just push it in, but it doesn't want to. So she's just gonna be one-handed, which I think just it works. But yeah, it doesn't want to. The fingers just don't want to go on, man. No, it does not really want to work with me here, which is really annoying and sad. That we literally have a Texas with only one hand usable. Yeah, I think that I would have to either glue it or they messed up. I don't know. No, it doesn't even allow me to. So she's gonna be just use glue? Yeah. But the timing and just the effort to do just that, it works. Like, you don't even know that she's missing 4 fingers, okay? You can't tell. Okay, so that kind of sucks. Like, we didn't have any issues like that with W as much. Like, again, I'm trying my best here, but it just doesn't seem like they did it properly over here. Because all you really need to do is just slide them in. So if you don't know, each of these figurines come with a Chinese version and an English/Japanese version of how to put it together. You don't put even the fingers together. The only thing you put on this is Texas on the base, then you put the wolves on the base, and then put the swords to the hands. It's pretty much made to be so easy, anyone can do it. So easy that anyone could do it until her hands just kind of get cut off from her own sword. Yay. But yeah, I think her sword just kind of cut off her hand, so that's gonna be the new lore, okay, everyone? Her fingers got cut off because of her sword, and now she has only one sword that she can use. I don't see these fingeringis coming on to her anytime soon. No matter how much I try. I noticed that the base is, yeah, I think this literally just kind of itself off when I was trying to put the hand on. I don't think they did a good enough job with the hand over the fingers here, so that'd be me mad. So yeah, you have, there you go, so that's the 4 fingers and the sword that I'm not going to be able to use. So we have, so pretty much to kind of finish everything off here in terms of all the merch unboxing, we have the 1.7 E2 Texas, Amiya Celebration Time miniature figurine that is very detailed. She has a tail. No, like literally, I can't do that because there's no crevice at the end. It literally just seemed like I somehow broke it off. You can't really tell, but yeah, the way they did the fingers, it's I think it's just because of the gloves is the main issue with the fingers. I could. But I could also glue it another time. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother too much with it. Jeez, that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to take a lot of time to figure this out. But I could try, but I don't think that's gonna work. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. But yeah, let me show you. So that's what it looks like at the end. And it looks like I kind of just ripped it off, but that's not really the case. You can barely see. What is Amiya wearing? I don't think it's really specific to any event or storyline. It's just a dress that they made for her for this figurine, this Amiya celebration version, I should say. Or maybe I could actually just fix these fingers because I actually put enough pressure and weight into it. Or not, it just falls off. Okay. I don't know. These are being a little weird. Like it's on. Oh, I don't know if these are gonna stay on. You probably are correct, Blake. You're probably more correct than I can ever get to. So, literally just any slight touch and it just goes off. So she might just be swordless. I think she literally just be swordless, man. She's just gonna have like this interesting sword hand position that looks like she's trying to maybe get a guy and help him out. If you know what I'm saying. And if it falls off, then I might just glue it on because yeah, it's being a douche right now. It doesn't even want me to put the sword in. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful here, but if I try to put the sword in, it's just gonna fall off. It's not just, oh, you're making stuff up. Well, you know, that's a very close guess, because I thought it could be that, but you might also be kind of incorrect. You know what? Can you put this right there? No. Could I? You have enough space there? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Boom. Better use for the sword. Better use for the sword. Better use, okay? Okay. But again, a lot of detail. Bunny tail detail. That's what we're gonna go with. But yes, aside from that, both bases are pretty cool. This one's metallic and both of them have a unique feel to it. It's not just a plain base. I know that is important for people, so I will mention that for both of them. The sword does not come with the Amiya, it comes from Texas. I just have to preface that. It just works. It just works. And it's actually kind of cool that it's working right now. And it actually adds a lot to this figurine, even more so. I like the dress. It'd be kind of cool if they make it a skin. Light reflecting from the bottom dress part of this does reflect a purplish color. How much did you spend? Well, this is probably about over 100. Obviously, this is probably like about 100 to 125. That's the general range of 1 to 7 inch figurines. Well, this one would probably been like half of that or less than that, like $50 to $75 range. If I'm correct, that's kind of the general gist of where these two would be. Okay. Of course, I think this Amiya's face could probably be better, but from far away, it's not too bad. And then, of course, obviously, if you're curious about the Amiya Celebration Time box, I know there's the box for Texas over here. And then finally, again, all of the pre-order merchandise. There was none for the Amiya stuff, but there's the Texas medals. I did all this stuff through Arknights, which is the store on Tobo, which Tobo is the Amazon equivalent in China. Now, I have not made a video how to go through that. I talked about it before in the other merch unboxing videos, but I never really had a full guide, nor did I see much of any interest in how to buy this stuff. But that's where I got it from, Tomorrow Arknights. I know a lot of people, a lot of people, but some people use it. I've heard some people use it for the smaller, cheaper end stuff because a lot of people choose the stores depending upon the shipment costs. Do know Tomorrow's Arknights is a lot more expensive than other sites in terms of shipping costs. So I know some people go with cheaper stuff from Tomorrow's Arknights and then maybe more expensive stuff using a third-party seller or a third-party person, someone to buy it there and then ship it with whatever company you're going with. And there's a lot of nuance with that, and there's risks with going as far as Arknights, like you could end up not getting it, or you end up losing it and you'd be fucked. But for the most part, I've never really had that much issue except for one thing. Out of all the merch I've gotten for Arknights, which I'm gonna say this right now, a lot of merchandise. I'm just kind of showing you guys like the chest place pieces, like the Tulula stuff, the Misfietta. I'm just gonna show you guys everything. Like, aside from the pink dude and me just hitting shit and falling off, the pink dude's from the Stereo brand. But yeah, there's a W figurine. I don't think you're gonna see everything over there, but there's just so much Arknights merch I've gotten from Tomorrow's Arknights that I never really have much issue with merchandise. Aside from the Chin figurine that kind of just went and disappeared on me. It not really disappeared, and that's not truthful. It's just, it's still in China, still being transported, and I don't know what's happening with it because it's in limbo. Nothing's really, no updates or anything. So I don't really know what's happening with the Chin figurine. But that's the only thing that I had issue with, compared to all the merch that I have. And I mean a lot. Just look at the second unboxing video as an example, which is on YouTube. Shameless plug. But going back to kind of finishing off, again, if you want me to, I could make a video or do a live stream kind of going over how I found out about Tobo like that. I guess I could link you guys to the Tomorrow Arknights store. Might as well. She went rogue. So yeah, I'm gonna link you guys to the Arknights flagship store real quickly. And I'm gonna go into this as well. This is like the actual store itself. And I could try to go over through everything, but pretty much I'm gonna do a very short, brief example and kind of just a brief tutorial on how to be able to buy stuff. Pretty much, you need to create an account and be able to put your bank account info on there. I use if I remember correctly, the gonna have to. It also does help to have English translate, obviously. Let me log in here quickly for Tobo, because again, Tobo is like the Amazon equivalent in China. I just have to say that again. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of other stuff to mention. Let me see. I'm not gonna be able to find it easily, am I? It's gonna take a while. Again, I can go over this more quickly, but I think it's actually I have my phone over here. I actually have the app, because you can download the app for the Alipay. That's what it is. You can download Alipay, which you can use Alipay as like a intermediate like bank account to buy stuff through. I guess that's the best way to describe Alipay. And what I did for login info was using my phone number as a text message to say that I am who I am, and I can use to log in, or if something were to go wrong, and I have my own password and stuff. And pretty much the text message would be the easiest thing to do, and I think for some people might feel safer for them. Maybe be better to go for email, because you do either the email service or a text message. I find text messages just be a lot simpler and easier. It just comes down to your preference and how you feel about China as a whole. That is something I do have to consider. But after that, you just have to set up your banking, your credit card info so that you can actually purchase the stuff. Which that you have to go into your profile, because I noticed that when I tried it firsthand, it was hard to actually put in my bank info in because it wasn't all translated. Google Translate wasn't working. So I had to personally go into my account that I obviously created, and I had to go through and manage my info to how to pay. And that worked. Google Translate did help translate that, and that's how I was able to set up everything. Again, I can set up a tutorial in the future that if you guys are interested, hey, I can do it. It's not impossible. And this is just Tobo. Like, you don't have to use Tobo. You could use a third-party service for Tobo or for other services and buy stuff through that way. But do note when doing that, I've done it before once just to test it out, and that's how I got to this figurine case. It's actually for Blaze. I don't think you can really tell from this distance for that, but this is actually the Blaze E2 figurine, but I have W in it. W figurine in it. And that I got through a third-party service just to test it out, to give my thoughts on it. I didn't have much issues with it. I know, but the stuff that was on the site, it doesn't have the range or volume of stuff that, let's say, if you use tomorrow's Arknights flagship store has. Tomorrow's flag store is official. You'll be able to find stuff, but you may not have all the stuff on there. You may end up losing some stuff. That's why if you use a third-party service, you could actually end up finding stuff that was done and over with from the main official sites, but it's kind of like eBay in a sense, where you can buy stuff through, again, third-party and get stuff that's not possible. Sometimes it may actually look through the stores, like the stores that might have stuff for Arknights, not just like the tomorrow's Arknights. It could be like a store in China that might have that item, and that's how you're able to get it, even if it's not available online from like an official store like tomorrow's Arknights. Yeah, there's just a lot of nuance, and you might have more or better stuff to find using different services or third parties. It's something you're gonna have to look into for yourself and just test and see for yourself and what you like and don't like. For me, I like to use Tmall, but but it may be different for other people. I keep going back with Tmall and the flagship store, Tomorrow's Ark's flagship store. But yeah, it's pretty much mostly on Tobo. I know there's so many different things you could get, and I'm scratching the surface. Like, this is kind of the more official side of things, and you will have more better luck at getting stuff and